Hello everybody, my name is Ryan or MandRproductions, and welcome to the second review on YouTube of the LEGO Star Wars 75204 SANDSPEEDER set. This is a set that just about a week ago was completely unknown to basically everybody. It has 278 pieces, retails for $30, and I believe it's a Target exclusive, although I'm not 100% sure. I was able to get this at Target. If you're looking for the DCPI number, I'll have it in the description below. It's 204000294. It also includes two minifigures, their names being the SANDSPEEDER Pilot and SANDSPEEDER Gunner left to right respectively. So two pretty neat looking minifigures, basically look like Rebel pilots or Resistance pilots except in different colors. And that's kind of the theme of this set, right? Everything's in a different color. The SANDSPEEDER no longer white like a snowspeeder, and the minifigures not quite Rebel pilots anymore. Nobody really knows where this set is from, although the box art indicates that it takes place on Jakku, at least wherever this set is flying at. Nobody really knows the time period for sure, although many people seem to think that it's from the Battlefront 2 single player, or possibly even from pre-Star Wars Episode 1, although again, we have no confirmation, nobody really knows yet, so I'm even a little confused as to what the heck this thing is supposed to be, but it's really interesting to me. It also includes this little water vapor type tower, I think that's what it's called, and that's to kind of buff up the piece count and really make it worth $30, I guess. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the minifigs and then move on to the SANDSPEEDER itself. And because I know a lot of people are going to ask about what's in the back of the instruction booklet, it's nothing special at all. It's all of just the regular Last Jedi stuff, so it's nothing new that we haven't seen. So I guess this set is originally intended to be that type of wave from that wave. It's not really a 2018 set, but as far as we're concerned, it's a 2018 set. It's a little bit weird to get this November release. The first minifigure, and both minifigures being exclusive to this set, is the SANDSPEEDER Pilot. It actually is really cool. It's got a brand new color with the torso and legs and helmet type thing for Rebel type pilots. Now, I'm not exactly, again, sure what movie or TV show or video game this is supposed to be from. A lot of people, again, think it's from Battlefront 2, but we still don't know for sure. It does look really cool. There's the back printing. The helmet printing is my favorite part about a lot of these minifigures, and it definitely holds true here. The torso, waist, and leg print is very continuous, which always is nice. And then we get to the face prints, which are double-sided, one side and two sides, the second side being a little bit more worried, a little bit more of a battle type face in battle, piloting the SANDSPEEDER. I almost said snowspeeder there, but also has the dark tan hands, which represent gloves, which is pretty nice. So a very cool minifigure there in the SANDSPEEDER Pilot. This is an exclusive to this set, and I really wouldn't expect it to come in any other set, so I guess if you're really looking for these SANDSPEEDER Pilots, you gotta get this set. The other minifigure is this SANDSPEEDER Gunner, which is going to have the same torso, waist, and leg printing as the SANDSPEEDER Pilot. However, we get a different face and different helmet print, which is really cool. I actually prefer the helmet print on this one to the helmet print on the Pilot, and it looks freaking awesome here. You can see some numbers on the side there. You can see the torso print again is exactly the same as the other minifigure, and there is the back again, but that helmet print is just amazing on this figure. It's got the Rebel insignias up there. Just a great helmet print. You can see that first face is a very happy looking face, happy-go-lucky, a little bit of a battle face, but this one is a lot more scared, ready for battle. I mean, not ready for battle. He's decided he's no longer ready for battle, and he's scared of it. So that is the SANDSPEEDER Gunner. Let's go ahead and move on to the SANDSPEEDER and the structure itself. And now I want to take a up-close and detailed look at the SANDSPEEDER itself. It's got a few cool little features, but it's nothing super special. It's basically a reskinned snowspeeder, if you guys couldn't already tell. The main features are going to be that the cockpit here can open up in two different ways. You have the full hatch there, which is going to open up and give you access to this area here, which is actually a really nice little storage area where you can store your SANDSPEEDER guys' guns, and you can just pull them off of them and stick them in there. It actually has plenty of space for even more if you wanted to, but it does have a nice little storage space there. If you want to open up the single cockpit, you got to put your finger there. If not, you just get the whole thing to open. So it does open separately. This up here is a sticker. It's the typical snowspeeder sticker piece, just in slightly different colors, I think, that we have seen. Also, you have these weird type of flaps on the wing, which are unlike the normal snowspeeder. So the normal snowspeeder basically looks like that. The SANDSPEEDER, however, has these extra vertical flaps or wings or whatever the heck you want to call them, and they both have stickers on them that look like that. on both sides. So I think that's a pretty cool and neat little design change. Gives it a little bit of freshness compared to the snowspeeder. Also has these flaps on the side, which usually do open up like so. The engine type area, the guns here at the front are a little bit bland actually compared to the newer snowspeeder guns. So these ones are just kind of the plain Lego piece. That's all you get there. And then you just get a little bit more tiling detail here inside of the weapons. Other than that, you can of course put the pilots inside here. There are a couple of really nice printed pieces in the cockpit. You can see up in the front there. That's a newer looking one to me. The one in the back, however, is definitely returning from previous sets. Now, the interesting thing about the back of the cockpit is that the minifigure can't just go straight in. He doesn't fit like that. You kind of have to get him in there at an angle because his legs actually go underneath that, which I think is really interesting. It's going to keep him in there. He's not going to come out unless you pull him out at that angle. So I think that's a really neat design change to see in this SANDSPEEDER. The one on the front, however, just uses studs and a tile, so it's kind of that split feeling for the minifigure to sit there, and that kind of gives it a good seat as well, which also allows you to pull him off pretty easily without his legs getting stuck to the bottom, which I know was an issue with some of the original snowspeeders that I used to have, or still have, I guess, but it was definitely used to be an issue. So both minifigures fit in there essentially like that. That's about going to be the angle you can get them there, and that actually looks pretty good with that printed SANDSPEEDER cockpit on top. It's a brand new printed piece, I think. It's definitely in a new color as far as I'm concerned, and it does look pretty sharp with the rest of the set. I think it does actually fit in very nicely. I'm actually surprised they still print this one because they do a lot of stickers now, and of course they did not with that. You guys can see from the back here, you do have a stud shooter on the back, so that can spin around 360 degrees, and of course we all know how the stud shooter works. Bang! So pretty easy to reload as well. You just want to flip that forward, and then it's going to go in nice and easy. You'll hear it click, and there you go. You basically have the grill here on the back like we've had with a lot of previous snowspeeders. Underneath, you'll find some inverted tiles that give you a nice feeling on the ground here. The other interesting thing, this is how the wings connect, if you guys are wondering, so they don't fold up and down at all anymore. There's no way for that to happen. They're connected by these Technic pieces, so that's that. There are also a couple of spring-loaded missiles on the underside, which you can shoot by pushing in like that, and it also does include an extra red spring-loaded missile, so you do get 3 with the set, so if you lose one, it's not a big deal. Other than the SANDSPEEDER, the only type of structure we get in this set is this thing here, and it's actually got a pretty neat and good design. It uses these 4 long sticks, I guess, to create a nice effect around it. I really did like this. It's a small and simple build, yet it actually does look pretty good. Has one main feature, and that's that it can kind of fall over halfway. Now, I'm kind of curious if you can put a minifigure in there or not, and I think you can. Just barely. I guess without the gun it would be a little bit easier to fit in there, but you can hide a minifigure in there if you want. You can definitely hide the gray, light bluish gray snake that they included in this set, which is pretty cool. You can hide him in there and have him pop out and scare your SANDSPEEDER soldiers there. Just kind of scare him away. Get your snake and he can fall out, and it's kind of cool. It's kind of gimmicky, but I still kind of like it. I think it's a good looking piece, and it's actually not terrible, so that's definitely a thumbs up. In closing, I think this is a really weird LEGO Star Wars set. This is something nobody could have expected. It's brand new. I mean, this is a surprise set to a lot of people. It just appeared on Target shelves one day, and it was found about a week ago. So that was very interesting for me. I was very happy to find this set at Target. It was $30, 278 pieces, so it's pretty good on the price per piece. The 2 minifigures are really neat. They have a lot of great printing. The SANDSPEEDER isn't actually terrible if you can get out of your mind that it's basically a snowspeeder reskinned. The added little structure is actually really neat too, and I think it actually looks really nice compared to some of the older versions of that type of structure that they've done, which I believe is like a moisturizer, water condenser, or something like that. I'd like to give this set a 7 out of 10. I feel like that it's something that a lot of people are going to blame LEGO for reskinning a SANDSPEEDER or a snowspeeder to be a SANDSPEEDER, but I don't think this is LEGO's doing. This is something at Star Wars that they've done, and LEGO is just making this set because it goes with something and we don't know what yet. So if you guys do know, leave in the comments section below, because I still don't know. But thank you all for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, please leave a like on the video. Again, leave your comments in the comments section below, and subscribe if you're new here, if you want to see more LEGO Star Wars reviews and related videos and news and such. So thank you all for watching, guys. It's been MandRproductions here. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.